Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Hope you're all doing well. Apologies for me being late. So, oh my God, I've had a right mare of a day today. So, I set the stream up for 3:30, as you guys know, as regular. And at about 5 minutes before I was due to go live, my neighbor knocks on my door and says, "Oh, would you like a hand to um, to sort of take the dog to the park?" As you guys know, I've got a guide dog. So obviously I couldn't really say no, so I had to reschedule the stream. um, so I rescheduled it for 4:30, but I got back at 3:45, and I thought, you know what, I can go a bit live a bit earlier. So I rescheduled it for 4 o'clock, and then again 5 minutes before this stream, my guide dog mobility instructor decides to ring. So hence why I'm a few minutes late, because I've been chatting to her, just giving her an update on how things are going. Listen, I've got a new guide dog, so they like to check in from time to time to see how I'm getting on. So yeah, hence why I'm a bit late twice. But listen, I'm live now. A bit of a lockdown chat. Today I did try and get some more guests to come on, but obviously not being successful. But listen, yeah, I'm back. I'm in business. You know, the weather's decent. I can't believe, you know what? Today, listen, the weather's been decent, but like I said, every time I've tried to go live today, it just seems like that things keep coming in the way. So, but listen, I'm live now, and how you all doing? How you all good? I hope you're all doing really well. Currently 4 people watching live, so do smash the likes, and if you are new, do smash the subscribe. But yeah, how you all doing anyway, guys? Listen, I'm in a really good mood today. You know, everything's been going well for me. Yeah, so I'm in a really good mood today, guys. Now I've finally got this stream going. But listen, that's the wonders of going live. You know, things crop up and things get in the way. But yeah, I'm back in business. I am going to take some questions because listen, I've not really got a topic to discuss today. So anything goes today, whether it's Arsenal, whether it's movies, whether it's comedy. Listen, I know I've done a lot of these, and listen, I've done more lockdown chats than anybody. But listen, we are in unprecedented times, so I'm sort of ad-libbing a little bit, sort of winging it a little bit. But it is what it is. Tomorrow is Friday. Whoopee! Tomorrow's Friday. So we've got the weekend coming up, and the weather's meant to be really nice. And then Monday, hopefully, they ease some of these measures, because apparently the UK, they're meant to be relaxing some of these measures. Now, listen, I know it's going to be a gradual thing. I know they're going to do it gradually. It's not just going to be like a switch and everything's back to normal. Listen, this is going to be gradual. But from what I'm hearing, that on Monday they're going to announce that you can have people in your house, a few people in your house to socialize, which is great. So I can have people over for a drink, and that you can go and see family, which is also great. So just got to wait to see what happens. But listen, it's really good. Gonna have a takeaway tomorrow night. I might crack open the bottle of Jack Daniels and have a few drinks. I'm just literally about to start season 3 of Peaky Blinders as well, so which is all good. Yeah, life is pretty good right now. Listen, yesterday I had a bit of a meltdown towards the end of the day. You know when you just stop and think and get frustrated. I just sat down and was like, for fuck's sake, I'm fed up with this lockdown, fed up with the fact that there's no football, fed up with everything. but it only lasted for about half an hour and then just disappeared. Do smash the likes, do smash the subscribe. That all helps the channel get noticed. And also go and check out my quizzes and my other streams, because I've not got many likes on those videos. So do go and check those out. I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, how you all doing? What have you all been up to? You know. So what have you all been up to? What have you all been doing? I know lockdown has been you know, it's been a bit tiresome. And you know, like, it's different in every country. You know, there's different things going on in every country. But it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just sort this out here. Right. Sorry, I just, like I said, I did try and get somebody to come on, so I was just checking, see whether they had sent me a message, whether or not they can, but obviously they haven't. So it is what it is. I'm on my own. But listen, I'm going to take some questions. I'm going to take some questions and I'm going to take some chats. So let's have a look here. I'm good, Liam. Hope you're well. I'm good, Omar. Also, can I just say as well, can you all hear and see me okay? Because I've had a few issues with this computer. But yeah, let me know if you can all hear and see me. I'm assuming you guys can. Let me know if the camera's good, you know, like so Liam's asked, why is my stream scheduled for 16:30? Do you know what? It's not changed on YouTube. Because I did change it. I did change it to 4 o'clock. It was originally going to be 4:30. No, well, actually, it was originally going to be my usual time of 3:30, and then obviously my neighbour wanted to she'd come to help me take my dog up the park, and I only live 5 minutes away from the park, so it's literally sweet. And then I rescheduled it for 4:30, and then I rescheduled it for 4 o'clock. So listen, it might take a little while for YouTube to catch up. I was going to leave it at 4:30, but then I thought, let me try and do it at 4 o'clock. I'm already half an hour late from my original time, so let me try and do it for 4 o'clock. Plus at 4:30, I tend to chill out and have a bit of a chill out sort of in the evening. Afternoon to you, Sophia. Afternoon to you, Simpy. Afternoon to you, Miss Melina. Afternoon to you, Gavin. Listen, for everybody who's put in the chat, there is going to be no stream at 4:30. This is the 4:30 stream that I've scheduled twice. It started at 3:30, then started at 4 o'clock. So this is the stream. I don't know why YouTube's saying that. Do you know what? Sometimes you have to close the app down and then reopen the app on your phone or however you're watching YouTube for it to change. But yeah, listen, there is going to be no 4:30 stream. This is the stream. I don't know why YouTube's not changed that, but yeah, sometimes you have to reboot the app for the changes to be saved. I'm keeping well, thanks, Melina. So Melina's saying about avoiding social distancing because, you know, they're thinking that the figures are going, with the numbers going down, they can avoid social distancing. Do you know what it is, right, though, Melina? I'm going to be brutally honest here. And yeah, the numbers are dropping. And yeah, people have, listen, social distancing, it's one of them, right? We've got to get back to some sort of new normal. So we've got to try and come out of this. And there's never going to be, you know, even if we waited 3 or 4 more weeks for the figures to drop more, there's always going to be an element of risk of easing certain measures. There's always going to be that now. Listen, the virus is here in the world. It's not going anywhere. It's among us. So we have to learn to live with it. Now, do we halt the economy for much longer? You know, in the hope that we're going to eventually get rid of it. Because let me tell you something now, we're never ever going to completely eradicate it. It's literally, it's here. It's here to stay. We're never going to completely get rid of it. So do we halt the economy, which actually damaging the economy could be more damaging than living with a virus. So listen, I personally think we need to start getting back to normal. Listen, not just because I'm bored and all that jazz. Listen, it is what it is. But there comes a point where you're gonna have to start living the new normal. You know, you've got to get to a point where normal service is resumed, and yes, it's going to be a new normal. It's not going to be the same as before. You know, we are going to still have to wash our hands. We're still going to have to, possibly wear masks and stuff. But I think we've got to start living again. You know, we've got to start getting this country and other countries. We've got to start getting them moving again. Because the longer we leave it, the harder it's going to get and the worse it's going to get. So I just think that this country and other countries, we need to start coming up with measures that enables us to live a relatively normal life. Now, listen, I know that people are dying from this virus, but people die from influenza and other viruses, but yet that's not reported. And there's just as many cases and many deaths of that virus. Yes, now I know that we don't have a vaccine, but it could take 2 years to get a vaccine. Now, here's my thing with waiting, keeping us all in lockdown for 2 years until they get a vaccine. One, people are going to get bored. That's the least important thing here. But most importantly, the economy is going to crash so bad that, listen, it's not going to be good. So I know that lives are more important than the economy, but listen, everything is important. You know, everything is important. And not to mention people's mental health. Being cooped up all the time, it's not good for people's mental health. It really isn't. So I just think we've got to start coming out of this. Yes, there's going to be certain measures in place. Yes, there's going to be, you know, we're not going to be able to live the way we did before this virus come along. But I believe that if the right things are put in place, then we should not get back to normal. You know, we should start lifting some of the measures and start living again. And yes, it's going to be a gradual thing, you know, getting back to normal. But listen, we've got to start somewhere. And let's not forget, people who go out shopping and go out, you know, for their daily exercise, there's an element of risk to that. So, and my way of thinking is there's an element of risk to everything you do in life. There's an element of risk in everything that you do. Listen, I cross the road. There's an element of risk to that. You know, I could get hit by a car. You know, I could get, you know, there's an element of risk when I go to London. Listen, I go to some dodgy places in London. I could get mugged. I could get, you know, I could, you know, obviously the threat of terrorism and all that is still there. So there's an element of risk in everything that you do. It's how you equipped yourself to deal with that risk is what's important. And listen, I've gone proper deep on this conversation. For that, I do apologize, but it's just how I feel, isn't it? It's exactly how I feel, and you know, it is what it is. Omar thought tomorrow was Saturday. Omar, so now I'm gonna get my. So you've just put this lockdown is getting into me. That's how my voiceover read. That's how my speech software has read it. Which obviously I know you probably didn't mean that, but yeah, that's hilarious. You know what, Liam? I can't even argue with you. So Liam said Arsenal's defense is like a petrol station, open 24 hours. It's a bit like some girls as well. You know what I mean? Open 24 hours. Afternoon to you, Tahi. Hope you're well. Afternoon to you, Messi player. Haven't seen you around for a while. Hope you're good. Afternoon to you, Tahi. I'm good, mate. Let's have a look. So you're open to listen. So Amar's saying the audio is fine. What about the camera? Does it need to go back a bit, forward a bit? Let me know. Do I need to move the screen? All right. So Melina said audio and video is fine. Let's Melina says YouTube's behind like Mertesacker. Oh, are they? Listen. Exactly, Omar. So Omar said we've got to get back to normal someday. So Simpy's out on a walk at the moment. That's good, mate. Listen, it's good. Listen, you got to still keep getting some fresh air, get some vitamin D. Get, yeah, Chadwick, I agree. No worries, Omar. Listen, thanks for tuning in. Have a look here. Zoom out so you can see the dog. Do you know what? I don't know where the dog is. Do you know what it is, right? I'll tell you, the dog's probably crashed out. the dog's probably crashed out because he had a good run in the park and he come back, you know, he come back and he was panting like no tomorrow because it's baking outside, and he did like literally about 4 laps of the park. Hello to you, Ilias, I think, is that your name? Listen, apologies if I've completely butchered that because the joys of speech software. Do you know what? I did a super chat. I put a super chat into AFTV earlier as well, and apparently voice dictation butchers Arteta. So when I do super chats, I voice dictate it in because I can't be bothered to type it out because it's just a complete ball ache. And yeah, apparently that butchered Arteta, the spelling of Arteta. So Miles having pasta. Do you know what? Pasta's decent. You can't beat pasta. Kay is asking, what dog do I have? So I have a guide dog, and he is a Labrador Retriever cross. So yeah, I have a Labrador Retriever cross. Tay. Oh, did I pronounce it pretty good? Oh, that's good. Do smash the likes, everybody, and do smash subscribe if you are new. You got 7 minutes to go, Amar. Do you know what? I bet like it. Listen, I couldn't imagine. You know, you guys fasting and that. So listen. I can't even. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even. I can't even go a whole day without food. Do you know what I mean? Or a whole. Is it like you guys do it for a day or something? Or um. But yeah, listen. I bet you're as soon as you break fasting. I bet you're going to be eating like a king. So Chadwick's asking favorite Arsenal team, what year? The Invincibles. You know what? You know what? I butchered everybody's name, but I hope I'm getting it right now, though. Liam's asking, do I still appear on AFTV? Listen, I don't appear anywhere at the moment because we're all in lockdown. No, listen, if they ask me to do something, I'll do it. But listen, I've not been asked. And yes, it is what it is. So Ilias is asking, who would I sell or keep at Arsenal? Okay, so players I would sell: Mustafi, Xhaka, Socrates, Kolasinac, um, David Luiz. Players I would keep: Aubameyang. Oh yeah, shit. Players I would sell as well: Özil. Yeah, let me put him in there as well. Players I would keep: Guendouzi, Bukayo Saka, Aubameyang, Lacazette. Although if we had to sell him to get Partey, I would be open to that. Keep Pepe, keep Martinelli, sell Mavropanos, sell Bellerin, sell Maitland-Niles, sell Stan Kroenke, but he's not going anywhere. So yeah, those are the players who I would sell. Listen, sorry guys, I just went quiet. It's a bit like the Emirates at the moment. It was that quiet. But yeah, listen, it's 4:30. Listen, I've been going for half an hour. I'll take a couple more questions. So fire away. I'll take a couple. I'll do 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to get myself out of here. So put them questions in. Put them questions in. Actually, do you know what? More people might join because if they're still seeing it as 4:30, I'll probably end up with a load more people joining. I'm just about to finish, but hey, is what it is. That's my own That's my own fault, and partly YouTube's for not updating. Do you know what it is? Right, YouTube needs to fix up because this video, like when I finish going live, this video will end, and it will probably take about 24 hours to process. So what is up with that, YouTube? Sort your shit out. Seriously. Tay's asking what players would I sign out of all those that have been linked. Partey, Upamecano, probably have Coutinho on loan. Listen, I'll take Coutinho on loan because he's better than Ozil. Listen, I'd take me in that position because I'm better than Ozil. Do you know what I mean? So Liam's asking, do I follow other AFT vloggers? Yeah. So listen, I'm subscribed to Claude, subscribed to Troops, subscribed to DT, subscribed to. I'm even so. Listen, I even watch a couple of. I know he's not AFTV, but I even watch a couple of Expressions videos. Listen, that guy's hilarious. Like some of his stuff. I know he's a Tottenham fan, but listen, well, I'm not going to hold that against him. But yeah, listen, I think he's absolutely hilarious. But yeah, I'll watch a couple. Listen, I follow. Chadwick's asking how much does an apartment cost at Highbury? Probably millions, Chadwick. Probably millions. And listen, I don't know is the simple answer because I don't live in London. Don't want to live in London. Listen, London's just too. It's a nice place to visit. It's great, but yeah, it's just too chaotic and it's just mad. But yeah. Afternoon to you, Alpha. YouTube is hard to get subscribers. How do I get them? Listen, Matt, I'm still trying to figure out that myself. Listen, it is hard, but you just have to. Do you know what it is, right? With YouTube, anybody who wants to start out, you've just got to be patient. You've got to promote your channel, get it out there. Also, it helps if you go onto other platforms, if you collaborate with people, helps get your channel out there. And also be consistent. Listen, I know I'm not the great when it comes to consistency, but just got to try and be as consistent as you can. And yeah, just be patient and don't get disheartened. Getting disheartened is listen, it's hard, but don't get disheartened. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep advertising your stuff, and you'll get there. You know, you will. It just takes time. Listen, I'm started out only 2 months ago, so I'm still growing. I think I'm almost at 340 subscribers now. So yeah, I'm at 340. I think I'm at 339 actually. So yeah, well on the way to 400. Still closing in on that first milestone, which is 500, and then the second one is 1,000. So yeah, you just got to keep doing what you're doing, really. Ma, go and eat like a king. Right, I'm going to read a couple more out, and then I'm going to get myself out of here. So Chadwick's asking, favorite place to go in London? Listen, you know, it depends. You can go and see a show. The show's nice. You know, go to a theatre. There's some nice restaurants in London. There's some nice Turkish restaurants in London. Listen, I love Turkish food. There's some nice, you know, there's things to do. You could go to the London Eye, the London Dungeons. And yes, Chadwick, just for you, mate, you can go and stand outside Buckingham Palace, because I know that's what you really want to do. But listen, there's lots of nice places outside London as well. You know, there's nice beaches, like where I live. I live half an hour away from the beach, and yeah, when there's weather like this, like it is today, there's nice beaches. There's Stonehenge, so you can go and see Stonehenge. So it really just depends what you want to do. You know, it really depends where you want to visit. I know, like, a lot of people come for the history. You know, there's some nice historical places. So yeah, it really just depends on what you want to do. It really does. You know, really does depend on what you want to do. But yeah, listen, guys. I'm going to wrap this up now because my battery is dying, and I've been going for well over half an hour. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in. Do smash the subscribe. Keep smashing them like button. Keep smashing that like button. Really appreciate it. Keep watching the content as well, because I'm still keeping the content up. And yeah, all enjoy the rest of your day. Listen, I'm gonna be back tomorrow with my daily stream. But listen, guys, the content is, you know, let me know what you want to see. Let me know what content you want to see. Listen, I am hoping as well, and I know I've said this before, but listen, I'm hoping as well to get a few of you on. I'd like to do a show, maybe once a week, where I chat to one of you guys, you know, and talk to you about your you know, why you became an Arsenal fan, and you know, and how you became an Arsenal fan. So yeah, I'm hoping, if you're interested in being a part of that, you know, if you're interested in being a part of that, listen, I'm going to work on it. I'm working on a name for the show, but I'm hoping to do that, and maybe, you know, every so often, you know, maybe like once a week or once a month, I get you guys on, you know, one of you guys on and chat to you about Arsenal and chat to you about. But let me know if you'd be interested in taking part in that. Listen, without this channel, without you guys, there'd be no channel. There'd be no channel. So yeah, let me know if you guys are interested in that. Leave it in the comments below when this video finishes, when I finish this live stream. Leave it in the comments. I know those of you who have got me on social media, go and check out my social medias as well. Go and check out Twitter, check out my Facebook page. Listen, I've not really been active on my Facebook page for a while. But go and check those out. If you want to get in contact with me that way, you can do. So yeah, listen, I've got some good things coming up on this channel. Listen, I'm trying to work on ideas. But until tomorrow, guys, listen, until I'm back with my daily stream tomorrow, enjoy the rest of your day and have a good evening. Take care, guys.